I was like, but I need an outlet. And we had moved up to Santa Rosa, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to think. So we get up there, and my mom's like, this is home now, and I'm like, damn, like this is crazy. I don't
And
want to
how
be.
old were you?
I was 14.
When you guys
Yeah,
moved? Okay.
yeah, because my grandfather passed in. He actually passed in December 2004. So I was like 14, just about to turn 15. And so we get up there. We're staying with some friends, and shit goes bad. You know what I mean? And we end up homeless. We end up homeless for about a year, and so we're sleeping in our car, and like some of the most, like I said again, like some of the most horrible conditions, like that somebody would have to face, because it's like we're bouncing from homeless shelter to homeless shelter, sleeping in our car, fucking literally eating food out the trash, and those conditions, I would never wish that shit on nobody. You know what I mean? And I had the opportunity. I had the opportunity, because of my family. I had the opportunity to not be in that situation. My family was like, "Yo, your mom is gonna be your mom. She could do what she's grown. She could do what she wants to do, but you don't have to be there. We could." And I'm like, "Nah, nah. You know what I mean? Fuck that. I'm going with my mom. You know what I mean? That's my mother. I want to be with her. You know what I mean? So, whether it be good or whether it be bad." And my family members were mad, bro. They were mad. They were like, "How could he do this? You know what I mean? Like, what is he thinking?" But I needed it. I needed it. I needed it for clarity. I needed it for um, to make me more humble. I needed it to make me the person that I am today. Because if I never had that experience, I would never be the person that I am today. 100% for sure, I can tell you that. And it was some of the most transformative times of my life, because it's like you don't know what to expect. You don't know if you're gonna eat the next day, literally. You know what I mean? But we always figured out a way, man. And I believe in God. I believe in God 100%. And I feel like God, like, navigated us through whatever it is that we were facing. Because when you don't have no one to turn to, and it's just your mom in the car, and you're 15 years old, and you guys are arguing back and forth, and you're like, man, what the hell? Like, what am I, like, I don't have nobody else to turn to. I don't have no family here, nothing. And so I just started praying, man. And, God really opened doors for me, for sure.
Wow, man.
So, yeah, it's definitely definitely a testament to just the belief in, to having faith, number one, and just maintaining a positive mindset that you got to keep going. You know what I mean? You got to keep going. Don't feel like you're never going to get out of a situation, because every situation is temporary in a way. You know
Right.
what I mean?
How were you able to get out of that? Like,
Well, we saved up. We saved up. And we would go out there and hustle panhandling and shit like that, and like in a way it was like sort of demeaning, but in essence, that situation taught me for what I would do later on, and what I'll touch on in a bit is um, like we saved up, man, and we were able to, like, finally my mom was able to. We got in a shelter, and then that shelter helped her save up more, and then they would like keep her checks, so she wouldn't be able to touch none of her money. All the money would go to the shelter. And then once it was to a certain amount, she would like designate an amount. Okay, I want to save up like 5 racks. Okay, boom. Once we saved up those 5 racks, then we're able to get our own spot. And I don't know if it was 5 racks, but I'm just, what I'm saying,
yeah.
making up a number. But we were able to save up a certain amount to get our own place. And once we got our own place, I was like, yo, this is like, it's the shittiest spot, like, ever. Studio apartment, like not shitty, bro, but like it was just like in the middle of downtown Santa Rosa, and like, a lot of homelessness, a lot of like poverty and stuff, but it was a roof,
Yeah.
and it was a guarantee that you're gonna have heat, and a guarantee that you're gonna have a warm meal, and it was heaven, bro. It was heaven,
Wow,
for
man.
sure.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It's I feel like I can't comprehend that. A lot of people can't, just feeling so thankful just to have a roof over your head.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
going through all that. That's insane, man.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. And we had like a little pantry in the spot, and I converted that pantry into like a makeshift recording studio, and I was like begging my mom, man, like I know we didn't have money, like we didn't have much, you know what I mean, but my mom would literally go out of her way to do whatever it took possible to support my dreams and whatever I wanted to do, and especially because she knew that she's seen that I could be great at it. So that's exactly what she did, man. She wiggled away, I don't know, found a way somehow to bless me with the laptop, and I started creating music off a little desktop microphone. Like, I don't even know what to equate it to. It was crazy. It was like just a regular old like mic, a desktop mic, and some of the most shittiest sounding recordings, but those recordings, those were my foundation. You know what I mean?
Most definitely, dude.
So for sure.
Were you so you were in your teens? Were you going to high school at that time? Like during that whole.
Well, that whole year I missed out on a whole year of school. Well, I should say maybe like 9 months or so of school, and so I ended up not graduating from high school. I had to go back and get my GED and things like that. But yeah, I missed out, but once we got into our spot, then I started going to school and like meeting new people and interacting more, which was back now is different, but back then I was a little bit more like socially awkward and more like introverted.
Right.
You know what I mean? And not wanting to meet new people.
Well, man, especially a year essentially of not even being around kids like that in that environment, and then going there and no one probably knows you or knows the slightest of what you've been through this past year. You're just happy to be where you're at, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
And the craziest part about it is, man, is like in Santa Rosa, at the time, which this was again to like 2004, 2005, at my high school that I was going to, they literally had bungalows, like classrooms that were set apart from the school where families were staying in. Wow. That's how bad the homeless epidemic with kids, families with kids, is or was at the time. I'm not sure about now. In Santa Rosa.
Wow.
And so my advocacy for homelessness is huge.
Right.
Huge, especially when it comes to kids, because like
it's not even their fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in any way.
Exactly, man.
You know,
it's crazy.
Yeah.